Hello and welcome to my bite-sized video. I'm the Engagement and Information Officer for LGBT Consortium, and in this video today I'm going to start by going back over some Twitter basics, as it's so easy to get thrown in at the deep end and start using Twitter without knowing some of the bare essentials. I'll also drop in some useful tips and tricks I've picked up along the way. I'll then move on and hopefully show you something new, or at least an element of Twitter or a tool that you didn't know about or hadn't considered. I'll also talk about automation, a tool that becomes ever more important as your Twitter presence grows. I will round off the session by going through some handy analytical tools that you can use to monitor your Twitter presence, measure impact and plan for future campaigns. By going back to basics. A reply and a mention. When a message begins with a username and is then followed by the post itself, it's a reply. A reply is a direct tweet to another user and appears on yours and the other person's timeline. It will only be seen by the person you replied to and the people following both of you. If the username appears at any other part of the post, usually at the end, If you want your reply to be seen by more people, simply put something in front of the username to effectively turn it from a reply to a mention. A lot of people do this by simply putting a full stop at the beginning of a tweet, but this can come across as lazy. Personalize it by putting a greeting or a thank you. This shows that you've taken the time to read the tweet before responding. Here's an example. Hello LGBT Consortium, and thank you for your tweet. We would love to be involved in your upcoming event. People throw around hashtags like they're going out of fashion, but does anyone know what they actually mean or do? Defined, a hashtag is simply a phrase or keyword that is preceded by a hash symbol and used by the microblogging community to create a thread of conversations around a specific theme or topic. In recent years, hashtags have become more popular within mainstream media and are much more widely used, often appearing in adverts and live TV shows. The purpose of the hashtag is to categorize topics, bring ideas together, inspire exchange, and encourage others to join in. It's great for campaigns where you want everyone to share a single message. For example, LGBT resilience. Hashtags do have their limitations though, such as length. Twitter experts recommend keeping the keyword under 6 characters where possible. It can't include any spaces or special characters, but you can put them after a hashtag to emphasize them, for example, an exclamation mark at the end. They can't start with or use only numbers, and be careful with slang. Hashtags can easily go global, and someone in another country might not know what you hashtags. A unique hashtag is quite simply a hashtag that has never been used before. It's very easy to check if a hashtag you have come up with is unique. Simply search for it in Twitter. If you get no results, it's unique. Have a go at creating one for your next campaign. For example, LGBT resilience is a unique hashtag. Quote tweet or retweet, that is the question. If you agree with something that someone you follow has said and you want to share it with your followers, then by all means retweet it. But sometimes you want to add your own comment, and that's now even easier with Twitter's new quote tweet function. Whereas before the quoted tweet would take up your available characters, it's now summarized in a handy little box that only uses 24 characters. That leaves you plenty of space to say something about it and add your own hashtags and mentions. The only thing you can't do is add any media to quoted tweet. Now hopefully I can teach you something new. Notifications. If you're particularly interested in a person or organization, then you never have to miss anything they tweet again by turning on mobile notifications. This can be done via web browser or the app. Twitter polls. If you've got a question or dilemma that involves your followers, let them decide. You can set the choice of answers and how long you want the poll to run for. Tiny URL. Not so relevant these days, as Twitter will automatically shrink any URL to the minimum 23 characters, but still handy if you want to create a custom tiny URL. Simply visit their website to find out more. Pinned tweets. Sometimes you've said something really important and you don't want it to disappear into your Twitter feed more and more every time you tweet. You could keep talking about it, but if your tweet is exactly the same, then Twitter won't let you post it again. One way around this is by pinning the tweet to your profile. That way it will always stay at the top and be the first thing visitors to your profile see. Please note that you can only have one pinned tweet at any one time, but that's probably a good thing. Images. Images or photos are a great way to make your tweet stand out, and users are more likely to read your tweets and engage with it. One great tip that you may not know about is you can tag up to 10 other users in a photo. It's a great space saver when characters are limited, and can also make your tweet look neater, as all the mentions are effectively hidden as tags to the photo. GIFs. GIFs are a recent addition by Twitter, and again a fun way to engage people. Simply click on the GIF icon when composing a tweet for suggestions. Or if you're tech savvy, you can come up with your own. Please note that you cannot tag other users to a GIF. And finally, videos. One of the most exciting recent developments to Twitter is the addition of videos. With video on Twitter, you can capture and share life's meaningful moments from your perspective. Now it's simple to shoot clips, make cuts, and share your world in vivid, moving detail right from your Twitter app or on your phone. You can record up to 2 minutes and 20 seconds of video, and it doesn't count towards the 140 character limit in a tweet. Unfortunately, tagging is not available in videos right now. About automation of the personal touch versus maximum impact. It's always difficult to find a balance between personally responding to tweets and staying on top of trends whilst trying to gain maximum impact. People can usually tell when a tweet is automatic, but in some circumstances it's acceptable and will become inevitable as your Twitter presence grows. Hootsuite, although no longer free, offers a fantastic platform to manage all your social media accounts, share tasks with team members, and much more. The 30-day free trial is well worth a look. One of the main functions that I find most useful is the ability to schedule and queue up multiple tweets to go out at specific times on specific days. Hootsuite can also post your tweet automatically when it determines it will have maximum impact based on your followers' activity. And now I want to talk to you about analytics. Some great built-in analytics that allow you to measure the impact of individual tweets. The View Tweet Activity feature is available both via the web browser and Twitter apps for all original tweets that you've sent, and lets you know much more than just how many times your tweet has been liked or retweeted. You can also access a wide range of account analytics and statistics from your Twitter homepage when accessed via a web browser. TweetReach remains the only free, independent insight tool for Twitter that delivers accurate results. You can search an account, hashtag, or keywords, and it will generate a report or snapshot for you. This is particularly handy if you want to search for more than just how your own account is doing. Sign up to a free account and you can download these snapshots as PDFs. Hootsuite offers advanced analytics which can be accessed by up to 10 team members. The software helps you to build an ongoing, adaptive plan based on your performance. Reporting. Why not create a quick weekly report to analyze your impact and growth and share it with your team? For example, you can write a report that lets you know how many followers you currently have, how many that's increased on the last week. You can analyze your reach and over how long, and also your exposure, and analyze who your biggest contributor was. Make a plan. Why not make a plan of what you want to talk about? Link it to your calendar of events and share it with team members. Use a combination of personal tweets and automation to maximize impact and get your message out. For listening. If you want to find out more, or email us